waiting in Abeokuta. We hope the Lion will behave and play along with us this time. Let's go straight and see if Kadiri is on the night. Hello, Kadiri Kana. Oh, soldier, they call you. What is it like with you now? You've been off the scene for a very long time now. Nobody has been hearing anything about you. I hope you are in good health now.
Thank you very much. That's quite all right. I'm sure, it was in the news last year when I went for 2 major surgery in Abuja. Surgery that was carried out by Alliance Hospital free of charge on my hips replacement. And I think since then I've been recovering very well. And I've not been thinking about coming back to coaching at all. Because health is very important in life, If you are healthy, then you can do any other thing. But if you are not, you better stay and take care of yourself first.
All right, thank God. That is good to hear, Ikana, that you are in good health. Let's ask you this. Coach Kadiri Ikana, as a player, what was it like? What was the biggest moment for you as a footballer? We know you were there when Nigeria won the 1980 Nations Cup on home soil.
Well, it's a day that I'm sure none of us can describe what really happened that day, but I think the joy was so much, and then the first time Nigeria is winning that trophy, we all, let me say, I in particular, I was overwhelmed. I couldn't even groom myself until after about a week. I was in a state of happiness throughout. So it's a great day. It's a day that one can never forget in life.
Okay, back to your coaching days. You were with Enyimba. You won the CAF Champions League with them in 2003. What was it like then? What was the magic? How did it all go? Can you recall for our viewers to hear from the horse's mouth?
Well, first of all, I must give kudos to the management of Enyimba, led by Chief Felix Ayansi. The team still stands as one of the most formidable teams in the country. The package there and the organization there, then, I don't know of now, it was fantastic. The football-loving governor, the Aba people, and your country. Then it was everybody that wants Enyimba to win. So the support was so great. I think I must call myself one of the luckiest coaches in the country to come across such organization. In terms of when you have a team that you have about almost 6 national team players, in your team, and good packages, good welfare package, everything is on ground. As a coach, I think it's a big challenge that you have to succeed. And it makes me work 24 hours daily, and luckily one is able to succeed. That's why I say I think I'm one of the luckiest coaches to have such teams after that period.
Okay, Coach, you've been talking about Enyimba. Let's go back to the Eagles now. You won it as a player way back in 1980, and we saw Keshi winning it with the Eagles. That was the last time we won it. This present Super Eagles, now that we have those that quote and unquote they call Ajibota Eagles, do you see them winning it maybe in Cameroon?
The Super Eagles, I think we are aware that from 1994 we have a group that came up, and this group, they are very fantastic and things like that. It took time to arrange that team that came up, and I believe that the present Super Eagles will also come up because they are at the verge of regrouping the team, and we should be patient, for the coach, because the work of a coach is not easy. It is something that I've done before. So, and I believe that, regrouping the national team is not an easy task at all. Especially that now, it is unlike our time whereby the bunch of the Nigerian players make up the national team as a then, just very few. There are 2 or 3 from outside. But presently, we are building from outside. I think that's the end of our not being in uniform in terms of our game. Different style of game from different country and things like that. It is not, these players were born there and they grew up there, and their ideology is about Europe. So I think we have to give them some time, for them to come up. That is my belief. That's my take, of course.
Okay, Coach, before we allow you go, let's ask you this one, just as a passing shot. Nigerians, most of you have been complaining that the system does not support you after serving the country. What is your take on this?
Most of our athletes that, have done Nigerian proud, who live in sports forever and things like that, they've not been looked after, As they grow old, it's not everybody that they have an idea to do something down that you rely on, because honestly, let me be sincere to you. When we were playing, we are not playing for money, we're not playing for name, and we are all playing for the country. But now, there's no strength to do anything. I miss some of my colleagues. I pity them. And if the federation, especially the federation, can look into this, if it's a stipend that be given to all these ex-international, I'm not saying only footballers, but all athletes, I think it will do us good. That is the only regret I have, but I don't have regret being a sportsman.
All right, thank you, Coach Kadri Ekana, for sharing your thoughts with us. We'll say very grateful to you. And maybe let me leave you with this. You say that your state, Edo State, has not been recognizing you. Maybe because you are out there in Abeokuta, Ogun State. So maybe you are more of an Oguman than a Doman. Well, congratulations, Kadri Ekana, for sharing your thoughts with us on the show.